What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Dwayne here. We're Growing Together Nursery, and this is round 2 of the mulberry mashup, folks. If you don't know, this is the time of year where mulberries are kicking off, A, and B, what do here? We actually test them to find out who's the sweetest berry on the block. Check it out today. We're going to start off the round 2 showcase showdown here with the common run-of-the-mill mulberry, right? This is going to be found most places. Most people start off with this type of berry. Now, you decide if it's worthy of growing, but this one here is just now starting to become ripe. We got some ripe berries. I know you're seeing a lot of red ones on here, but there's a few mixed ones in there as well. I will go ahead and start off with this one, and we got some cheesecloth, and again, the brix meter here. So let's find a few ripe ones, and we'll tell you how sweet they really are. Now, I want to just go ahead and emphasize that if they are ready, you don't have to tug on them too much. They will just kind of pluck off into your hands there. So if you're pulling on them too much, then they're not quite ready, right? Just going to grab a few, and I may need to milk a couple of them together just because the juice of one won't be that much, right? No, you don't have to fill this whole thing, but hang on here, folks. I know I took off for a sec, but grabbing a few that are already somewhat ready. I don't want to cheat you guys in thinking that I'm grabbing some that are not quite ready. So here's what we're going to do. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Happy Tuesday, actually. So got a few in here. That way we can give an average. I know it's usually per berry, but these are tiny little berries, folks. And obviously it's going to be a little bit tougher, but no, I didn't grab the table this time, so we're just going to do this on the run. Make a nice little pouch in there. We'll squeeze it right into this brix meter. Check these out on Amazon. I'm not sponsored, nothing like that, but these are fantastic. You can test your fruits from the store, the ones you grow, find out the difference. Anyways, here we go. Zero it out. Oh, and give her a nice little squeeze and see how much delicious milk we can get out of this. Mulberry milk. It's a joke, folks. You know, anyways, nice little juice in there. Come on, it's like syrup. Sorry, I know the angle is probably not the best for what we're doing there, but try not to spill the sweet nectar. That's perfect. You see that? All right. Got a nice little stain on the fingers, but it's okay. Washes off. So let's bring you in, test her up, and let you know how sweet she is. Start 14.8. 14.8 for that one. We'll hit it one more time. 14.8. Now again, that's a mixture of a few berries, right? That's not just the one. But now let's sample it and tell you if it's worthy of 14.8. That was thick, folks. Wow, very sweet. It was still sweet enough. Not a lot of acidity to it, but very thick. It was very syrup-like. But anyways, 14.8. It's just now starting, right? Don't get it twisted. It does get a little bit sweeter as they mature. This is just the first round, but this is one to go ahead and get on the books. We'll give it a rinse and we'll go to the next tree, right? All right, and this is a dwarf everbearing, almost like what, maybe 3 years in the ground. Started from a small little stick, right? But they are starting to ripen. So don't worry, we got more coming. Hang on here. Let me turn this bad boy around and we'll show mulberries here that we're about to test here. Give me one sec here. There is no wild editing. No, we don't do that. We just run it. Sorry. Trying to bring the water as well. Yes, yes, yes. And we have a shaky films every once in a while. So hang in there. We'll show you some things along the way there. All right. Since we started off with that one, we'll go to this mystery mulberry. Now this mystery mulberry came from a cutting in Altamont. Does it have a real name? I'm sure it does. Do I know it? No. We call it the Altamont Sweet, but it could just be the run-of-the-mill Everbearing, right? I don't know. Let me spin this back. We'll get cleaned up, and we'll see what this one's all about. Give me a second, folks. Let me grab this table. It may make it a little bit easier for me. We're still working. We're learning on the fly. Hang on. I told you guys, I'm a real professional, but we're still working some kinks out, right? Always trying to make things more efficient, and yada, and yada. So I got to rinse this off really quick. Give me 1 second here, folks. That way you guys know that we're legit. We're not giving you guys some false ratings like them other guys on YouTube, right? We're legit here. Well, I'm just kidding, folks. It's a joke. Giving it a nice little rinse. And this berry here, let's talk about it. I like the way she grows. It's more of an upright grower. She wants to put nice branches, usually vertical, but I'm trying to trim her to keep her a little bit lower. But I'll tell you this, a big difference in size of berry. Some people that have tried it have complained. I'll tell you the complaint is the stems are somewhat thick, right? So as you're eating it, the stem is somewhat thick, but it's a meaty little berry. Hang on, I know. You left. All right, it's a meaty little berry. Very nice, dark black, right? Very sweet, right? For the most part. I like it. Is it an everbearing? It tastes like a nice, good, I know it's tough to say, like a good run-of-the-mill mulberry here. But the stem, it's got a little juice to it, and it's a little girth to it, but it doesn't bother me. You eat the whole thing. It's a great berry. But anyways, for this one, we're going to test this bad boy. Nice size one. This one can be a single berry, and I know they can all be different. We can sit out here and test them all one by one. We ain't got that time. We're going to test them. Maybe a couple here. Let's see. We'll bring you in. See if this one helps. I know, folks. We're still working out the kinks here, folks. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and get you a fresh cheesecloth so you don't think that we're messing with the numbers. So, nice plump berry. Looks nice. This one will hold on there and will actually start fermenting on there. So, we'll zero it out. Give it the old squeeze and we'll go, right? I know, bad angle. Let's get you in there. Oh, the juice is loose. All right. Plenty of juice in that berry. Not shy at all. Look at that. Start her up. 14.8. Are you serious? Isn't that the same? 15.2 is the, and there's some, you can see some color in there. 15.2. 15.2. So just a hair sweeter, but we're going to find out. I know, I'm showing you that. All right. Without spilling the sweet juice, 15.3 at the last one, right? Let's just say, wow. Between them, I will say that this is obviously, you saw the consistency. So you're getting those juice notes. It is more of a juice, very sweet, about the same sweetness. That was more of a syrup-like, right? Very nice fruit. I'm happy that I have these cuttings. I don't know the name. It is a mystery, right? But the berries, folks, phenomenal. It has a nice crunch to it, a nice bite. Everyone, well, I don't want to say everyone, again, some people are picky about their mulberries. If the stem is too large, if everyone's got their ups and downs. But anyways, I like it. It's a good one. We have two different cuttings of these. This is the best one. Grows a little bit better. I know I'm eating instead of testing these, but once you have a few, you can't stop, folks. It's so good. The madness. Oh, the mashup is amongst us. It will hit you, man. Once you get these nice sugars, man. This is the one that was in the cheesecloth. Don't waste this. I'm too much. I know. Listen. Oh, this will make you feel like a kid again, and I'm making a mess, and that's okay. All right. 15.8. Let's say it's just a hair sweeter than that Everbearing. All right. Very nice. The acidity is very similar as well. A little bit in there. It's not as acidic as the Thai Dwarf, but it is still a nice berry there, right? All right, let's go on the hunt for another one here. And we'll come back here and we'll test it. Kiwi, hey, what do you got? What do you got? Oh, looking for something. Check it out. What do we got here? Next one on the list, folks. I know you've been waiting. We've been waiting too. This one has surprised me this year just because she put on a few more than normal. Last year, she only gave us a few. And I know you're like, what kind is that? This one is white. Doesn't look white. I know. It's got a nice little lavender type of hue to it. I'll grab a few so you can see. There's another ripe one. They got that nice little hue. They start off, obviously, white, but then when they ripen, and it's legit, folks, we got papers, right? So this was a perfect day for them. They are kicking off some more. We got a whole branch over here as well. I will be cutting this one back, so stay tuned. We'll make some more. Uh-oh. She done found the scent of a mole. And this is why we always have a couple of holes here, folks. Unfortunately, she's after them varmints. Yeah, you can't let her not work. You can't just be like, no, no, stop the digging. Anyway, folks, we got some mulberries to test. All right, folks, it's going down. Now, did I just squish some of them? Possibly. We need an assistant. No, not yet. Pretty soon, though, folks. Pretty soon, we're going to need all kinds of assistants. But white mulberry, here we go. Always need somebody else, man. Always need another hand, because just will pay out in berries, folks. We're berry rich right now, and a few, maybe some mangoes, right? I'm having fun out here, folks. It's the sugar. It's the sugar in the berries. Listen, it's a great time of year. Come out, get your hands stained up. Makes you feel like a kid again. I know. Bad angle, folks. We're trying to get you in there. So what I have to do, I forgot to rinse off this brix meter. So it's the longest round 2 ever. Just want to make it legit. Don't want to have any edits. The way you guys think that I'm messing around. You're by the books here, folks. All right. Give it a nice little rinse. Ice water. What you got? Did you find the mole? All right. So here we go. The white mulberry. And these are small. I think they get a little bit bigger than this. We're going to go with that guy there. Oh, no, we won't. We're going to trade them off with the darker one. Darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, folks. That's what they say, and that's what I've observed here. Right? Science. Here we go. Start her up. All right. Zero it out. Make sure that there's no extra water in there. Hang on here, folks. Told you guys. Want to make sure that there's no complaints in how we're doing this. All right. Give it the squeeze. Even the juice. I know I'm ruining the shot there. Even the juice has a nice lavender color to it. It's darker as squeeze it. See that? Hopefully you can see that. The sun is tucked away, but here we go. Start button. 26. Are you serious, dude? 26.2. You ain't seeing. Wow, 26.5. That, we're talking about a different berry here, folks. Listen, 26. All right. We got to test. We got to sample this to find out how true this is. Is it that sweet? 1 minuto. That is straight sugar, folks. That was a different level of sweetness. Y'all see it, man. 26.5. Is that the highest we've had here? 26.5. Wow. That's up there. There's no balance on that berry, right? Let's test another one, right? I know you guys are thinking, dude, no, I don't believe it. Look, we're going to test another one just to find out, but there's no acidity to that, right? There's no acid whatsoever. We have another berry here, but let me rinse real quick and we'll get another one in there because I know a lot of you non-believers are going to look at me and go, no, man, that's not possible. Hang on here. I'm going to rinse it out. 26, man, that is sweet. And some people are chasing that straight sugar hit. To me, I guess you throw that in there, you mix a handful with some of these more acidic ones, and right, there's always a spot for more sugar, right? I get it, but diversity is what I like, right? Anyways, here we go. Let's go with another one here because I know comments will be crazy already. Dude, you already hit 26. I cannot believe it. All right, mulberry mashup. Here we go. Zero it out. Let's dry it out here. Told y'all, folks, you will be shocked. We're gonna go with one berry again. It's a small one, right? It's not too super big, so whatever we get, we'll be happy with. So here we go. Oh, we got some juice in there. Don't let the size fool you. Little berry that could. Filled it right up. Look at that. All right. Just so that way you don't think I'm padding the numbers. Here we go. Start her up. 20.2. So that's a big difference. You see why, each berry can be different? 20.2, 20.8 now. So, wow. Hopefully I was showing that in screen. I'm not paying attention. Sorry there. I'm looking at it from the back there. Sorry. If it is a bad angle, I apologize. 20.8. The sip test will confirm if it is a little bit less, right? That's more my style of Kool-Aid, a little bit less sweet. This one is a little bit better. The last one was like, boom. But yes, it is a little bit less sweet. Human confirmed it, right? This is not bot ran. You guys stop relying on these darn bots. They're not your friends, all right? You do you. All right, rinsed it off. We got another one. Another one. Another one. Check it out. So let's go and run and grab another mulberry here. Bad boy around. Another mulberry to test. Who can it be? Hang on here. This is the face of yes, I made a hole. No, I didn't find the mole. Until the next time. All right, thanks. I will cover that later. You got Shangri-La that we could test again. Again? I think we can test this one again, right? Or we got some ones that are sitting up here a little bit high. Well, that one's not quite ready there. That's a smaller berry. Whoa, not that one there. Yeah, that one. There's a few in here that are still cooking. Oh, that's a better one. Let's see. Gill tug. Little tough on the tug, but has the color. Has the color, no red on it. Is it the winner? Is it the winner? Let's see. Seeing some color on there. And we still got some more Shangri-Las that are still cooking, so come on by, folks. Let's see. Oh, a little bit tough on the tug. Oh, it's a little bit redder. I can see some more red in that one. That's going to be more for eating for me versus the juice. Yeah, we got a couple more white ones in there, but All right, we'll go test these. We'll test this one, and we'll see what else we got. All right, this one still has way more. And this is the time, folks, when they start ripening up. Good time to be growing berries. You want to be berry rich? Holler at your boy. We got you covered. You got all these on deck? No, not yet. Not yet. Not all of these. What we have is the Dwarf. We do have some Bryces. The Everbearing. We do have one Pakistan and one ShanGri. But we're trying to get some more, man. This is a... I'm trying to get you a good angle here. Now, we do have the two ShanGri here. This one has more red in it. This one seems like it's going to be a sweeter candidate here. And we'll see. We have enough. We have enough. All right. Wrap this bad boy up. Now, I don't think it's all the way ripe. It could have waited a little bit longer. But we're here. We found it, and we're going to give it a test just to have another one in the mix here. All right. Here we go. Zeroed out. Give it the old squeeze. I know. What kind of angle? That's a bad angle there. All right. Plenty of juice. The ShanGri is not shy on the juice, folks. Looks like a blood scene, like a bloodbath. It just... All right, here we go. Start her up. 14.5. Yeah, it wasn't quite there. 14.9. I'm sure as it settles, you can see that 15 now. So, okay. Depends on what number you take. 15.2. Okay, so right around the 15% brix. So, I'll be the judge of that. Let's give it the old sip test. Wow. Okay. This berry wasn't even quite close. Very acidic. Under. Definitely under. That's all right because I like the little acidic tones. This with the miracle berry would have been nice. Miracle fruit there. Yeah, but it wasn't ready. That's why it was tough on the tongue. And this other one, I guarantee you, is nice and sour as well. Yeah, it's still red. Which this doesn't actually pick up, folks. The brix meter doesn't pick up the how acidic it is, how sour the berry is, or the fruit. Keep that in mind. You can find something that's very sour, but it still has some sugar in it. One more, folks. One more. I know. We're going to go ahead and test one more here. You got another one? We do. We would have two more, but we're still waiting, folks. Hang tight. And give it a nice little rinse. Look who came out. The sun came out, folks. Beautiful day here in 9B. Thanks for hanging with your boy. We got work to do, but mulberry mashup. Who else is going to show you how sweet these berries are? Come on, man. I'm here to help you out. I know people ask me all the time, how sweet are they? Well, this is how we find out, right? This is the experiments that have to be conducted, or else. But listen, come on. We got one more. We got one more. One more? Yes, one more. Don't let the size fool you. I done told y'all. Hang on. Who is she? Now, she's not big on, looks, right? It doesn't seem like it's too big, but we got ripe berries. Now, this is Bryce's World's Best. Some people just say World's Best. I like to specify Bryce's because there are different varieties from what I've heard of World's Best, right? Or best. So I say Bryce's, to each his own. We got another branch over here with some. So this is a little cutting that I dropped in there not too long ago. And she is thick already. Nice berry. So let's test them. All right, let me pick them real quick and we'll run back over to the table Let's see what we got. So 2, 3. Yeah, it's not quite ready. I tugged on it a little bit, but it's gonna work, folks. We got 3. She's ready. Bell star fruit. So let's go find out. All right. Still waiting on another one. Still waiting, but in time. All right. Bryce's World's Best. Now we do have I do have some other plants of this mulberry. That one's not even good eating quality there. That one's kind of gnarly, but and this is the first fruits. These are the first fruits of that little plant. Actually, I'm sure when I put it in, it probably had a couple of berries already on there. But the first ones that I've grabbed here to eat, you know what I mean. All right. On this one, I'm going to go with this one. This one looks very dark and gnarly. I won't be eating this because it has some fuzz on there, but it lets me know that it's overripe versus these others. And then the people go, oh my word, there's bugs and there's different stuff in there. Well, there's some protein sometimes mixed in the berries. There's a little worm there. It happens. That's the protein. We don't rinse them whatsoever. All right, here we go. Start her up. Bryce's World's Best. Let's see where we are. And wow. Syrup-like. That means very sweet, very mature. Just hanging on there. Doesn't want to drip out. Very dark, deep syrup. Wow. Let's see. How sweet. Oh, am I been on off screen this whole time? I am so sorry. Maybe this is the worst playback ever. We're gonna find out. Hang in there, folks. I'm working the kinks out. Here we go. Starter up, 13.8. Oh my gosh, I'm way off here. 13.8. A little bit less. I thought it was going to be 13.9. I thought it was going to be a little bit sweeter considering the color and how thick it is. But man, all right, 14. Let's give it the old sip test and find out where we're at. It's mild. It does taste more like that Everbearing. Not too much of an acidic component. Pretty good. Not too bad. I said I wasn't going to eat it, but I just drank the juice, so all good. We're going to test one more just to be certain, right? We have another one here. These Bryces do get bigger. Okay, they do resemble the Thai Dwarf very, the Thai Dwarf very similarly. Similarly, they're very close in the way that the growth habits, the look of the actual berry. So, anyways, here we go. I'm gonna do one more just because maybe they're sweeter than that. We got another one here. Thanks for staying with me if you're still watching. If not, I get it, folks. You all want those dopamine hitters. They want to give you all those sweet stuff, all those special effects that we don't have here. We don't do that here Growing Together. We keep it el natural. All right, shut your mouth and run the numbers. Here we go. The Bryce's round 2. We're going to do this one more time here. Bryce's World's Best. Give it the old squeeze. More syrup. I know that there's a better camera angle that we'll give to you down the road here once we get videographers. All right, here we go. Can we do it? Start her up. 11.9. 11.9. Hopefully you guys can see that. 11.9. 11.9. Not very good, folks. Womp, womp, womp. This is the lowest now. Don't be alarmed. That's a small little plant. Not bad. It's not bad. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that that is watered down. It's a sweet berry, still very nice. Still, this is the last one here. Somewhat dry. Small plant. I don't have irrigation. I kind of give it a little bit of water here and there off the hose, but Bryce is world's best. Not plant, right? We have another one. We have another one, but it's not quite ready, to my knowledge, right? Hang on. Let's go see. We have some, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be in luck. All right, hang on. So, the other one we're waiting on is this Skinner. Skinner mulberry. I know what you're saying. Dwayne, there's one on there. I see it. I see it. Skinner mulberry. That one we wait. That one's for the Lord. The next one is for us, right? We get the next ones. So Skinner mulberry. How sweet is she? We don't know yet. I haven't tasted that one yet. But what's up? We do have Bryce's also over here. I don't know if these are ready yet. She froze and started shooting some more suckers from the bottom. We only have a few right now. Usually she is littered with them by now. They're not quite ready. Yeah, see all these? All the branches, all the growth through here froze back. But not yet, folks, not yet. But anyways, that's what we have for the moment. Let's go test one more white because that was out of sight. No, listen, that white mulberry so far, the sweetest mulberry that we've had, that I've eaten this year. Pakistan mulberry. I know you're thinking, what happened with Pakistan? Here's what the issue is with Pakistan. Almost 4 years that we've been waiting. It gave us a few berries this year. The wind knocked off a bunch of the fruits that it had. There are a few still holding, so there's still hope, right? You see one hopefully there. There's one little green one there. Every once in a while you'll see one. I think there's maybe like 2 or 3 that are holding. Not a lot, but there's hope. Maybe I can test it here in a few weeks. Hang tight, or in a few days, I will let you know. Did I test it? Did I already eat a piece? Yes, I ate a little piece. It did come down to, I ate a little piece because the berry was split. But a very nice one. I will tell you how that works once we go ahead and test. The white, folks, is very sweet. Out of the ones right here, look. Out of the ones that we tested today, wow, 26%, and then the second one being 20. That's a whole changer. Let's see where we're at. We got a few more. Maybe you got a minute. Let's see. Round 2, folks. Round 2 of the mulberry mashup is right here, and it's happening. And you're a part of it. Thank you. Thank you. We do we do appreciate it, folks. Yay. I'm trying to separate them because these here are a little bit riper than those there, right? I'm trying to find out where that sugar is, right? All right, here we go. We're going to give it a nice little rinse here. Maybe we'll juice the 2. Last round here. I know. This is exciting stuff, in my honest opinion. Testing your fruit, finding out who's the sweetest, who reigns supreme. We all want to know. But anyway, taste is subjective. It all depends on you, right? I get it. I understand. We'll go back to this one. This one had a little bit of white already in there, so I think this small one's probably the sweetest one. We'll go with this little itty bitty one. It's a tiny one. I'm excited. Let's see here. All right, zero it out. Let's see how much juice we get out of this tiny little baby berry there. May need another one. Be surprised. Think we got just enough to test it. All right, somewhere in, get it in the view. All right, here we go. Start her up. 24. Can you see that? There it is. 24. All right, somewhere. I'm telling you, I ain't lying. I know you can hope. Barely see it in there. You got a nice little glare. 24% sugar in that tiny little berry. Now you're telling me that's a lot of sugar. What if I'm diabetic? I don't know. That's up to you and your doctor, right? But also, this is a different type of sugar. This is God-made sugar, right? Not that chemical bleached stuff from the store. Man, wow, that's super sweet. Too sweet? Yeah, to drink it straight up like that, if you're gonna sit there and mush them all and drink it like that, I'm not drinking that. That's way too sweet. That's not my style. Wow. But if you want the sweet meat, then maybe that white mulberry is for you. I'm glad I do have it. No, I'm not starting no silkworms or nothing like that. That's not why we have it. We got it because we like diversity here. And we want different types of mulberries, right? But if you want that sweet, that syrupy, straight sugar, straight sugar. Now, here's the difference. We say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. But what about the white mulberry? They say the Australian green is also another sweet one. We got that one cooking over there. Hopefully, in the next couple of years, that one will be in the mix as well, right? But I don't make up the rules. I'm just telling you who's the sweetest today. It's the white. The white mulberry wins today. 20, 25%, whatever it is. Not a big berry. Not the biggest of the berries. But if you want a sweet treat, grow this in your backyard. This tree takes off. Let me show you once again. Wow. Hang on. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. Is it the most enjoyable one to eat out of hand? I don't like that type of, I don't like that type of sweetness, but everyone's got a different, there's some wind out here. Everyone's got a different level of fun, right? How much sugar do you want? Do you want it all, or do you want a nice little balance? Now, for eating out of hand, I'll show you the one that I like. Here we go. Here we go. The one that wasn't in the mix today, we will show you anyways. Still got some holding, but I should have tested it anyways, but let's see. Look at this. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Big berries. Look at that. Doesn't shy from just hanging on to some fruit here for you. This one's my favorite to eat out of hand, the Thai Dwarf. You're not going to test these? All right. Hang on, man. Hang on. Do we have another minute to allow the Thai Dwarf into round two? She was in round one. I get it. But this round, or this time, these berries are getting sweeter. Now, yeah, just barely pulling it off. Man, you can't go wrong. I don't care who you are. And people have complained to me saying that it gives you too many berries. Too many berries because, man, their sidewalks are all stained up now. And it's like, well, don't plant this by the sidewalks, right? Plant this where the berries hopefully will. Look at this, folks. I'm not playing around. Big difference. Big difference in size. Thai Dwarf. Some people don't know. We don't know. Listen, this is just from a tiny little cutting. Does it grow very quickly? Does it get out of hand in a good way? It can, right? It's totally up to you on how you want to go ahead and shape it. One more that we're going to go ahead and test. Don't worry, we got ShanGri 60 over there as well. Hopefully for next year. Hang on here. Going back. Thai Dwarf. Come on now. Hang on. One more, folks. One more. This is round two. Can we beat 25, right? Can Thai Dwarf beat it? I don't know. I don't know if you've ever hit those types of numbers. All right, let's see what we got here. What else you doing? You watching regular TV again? What are you like? Listen, folks, this is real stuff. This is the type of experiments that you should be paying attention to, not who's sleeping with who on in Hollywood and all this junk. Like, you guys are, I don't know, it's just what I do. I like messing with the fruit trees, and I guess maybe because this is my livelihood as well. Yes, but also because this is exciting stuff to me to find out who's the sweetest for the day. Because people want to know. All right, let's go with the sweetest looking one here. I'm going to go with this decent size one. Look at that. Telling you. Now, does it have to be the sweetest to be the most enjoyable? That's where you decide. We're going to find out how sweet this bad berry is. Hang on here. Kiwi. All right, let's bring you back in here. Mashup is almost over. Thanks for tuning in. Little encore action though. Dwarf had to make an appearance. All right, zero it out. Enough with the yin yang. Now it's a firmer berry. It's not as soft right now, so maybe, just maybe, yeah, it's a little bit drier. Well, it's got some. I see it dripping in there. It's got the drip. Nice, folks. That's nice. All right. Yeah, that's got a little bit more acid to it, which I like if you like to eat them out of hand. Anyways, let's test it. Hopefully you can see that. All right. Get you in frame. Start her up. 15.8. 15.8. Probably settles at 16. Let's see. 16.1. So let's go 16 if you want. Yeah, 16.4 as the sugar settles, right? All right. Even if you went to 16, dude, that's sweeter. That's sweeter than the Everbearing for the day. Sweeter than the Bryce's. Well, let's find out. No, not off of the juice hit, right? Not off of the sample. It's very, I don't want to say very sour, but it's acidic. It's sour. It's got more acidic tones, which I like. I like a good berry that you can eat more on the underripe side if you want, and has that tang that, you know, I like that. This is a straight sugar one. I can eat more of these in ham. And if you got some miracle fruit, that does help with making it taste that much better as well. But anyways, folks, I'm gonna sit out here and have a few more berries. I got work to do. I just wanted to show you who the sweetest berry was today. And it was the white mulberry. Without a shadow of a doubt, was the best berry. But these right here, Dwarf, can't beat these. Gotta go. Until next time, let's grow together. Get some mulberries in your life. If you ain't growing them right now, missing out. Love you. Gotta go. Till next time.